Robert Ayaga. I'm an electrical engineer from the planning department of Kenya Electricity Transmission Company, KETRACO. I was fortunate enough to be nominated for this training on carbon credits in carbon markets by NETFUND. I came to know about this via NETFUND approached KETRACO requesting for some nominees. I happened to be one, fortunately to be able to attend this workshop. My experience that I picked from this workshop actually was very green. I had some slight information, but I got from the training I realized that my information is quite minimal, especially when it comes to carbon markets. I really appreciate this training. I intend to take this back to KETRACO, whereby we want to implement, want to take advantage of our credit points. So I really appreciate this. It was a bit time constraint, but I believe we're going to keep in touch with NETFUND for more information going forward into the future.
Hi, my name is Betty Lomolo. I work at Concert Technopolis Development Authority. I'm here to attend a training on carbon credits. It's my first training, and coming in I had so many expectations about knowing where these carbon markets are, is carbon trading really a thing. And coming from a background of construction and infrastructure, and being in the position of implementing a smart sustainable city, what I have learned is very important, and going back to the office I'll be able to really impact the learning. Key to it is learning about the Paris Agreement and Article 6.2, which now shows how projects in Kenya can actively benefit from the carbon credits.
My name is Yasuko Inoue. I am from Japan International Cooperation Agency, working for a forest project in Kenya. So I really thankful to organizers of this training that are NETFUND and ECAS. Thank you very much. So there are so lots of people who are interested in carbon market, and we are learning each other, and that is good interactions with various people who are very much passionate to the opportunities now getting more and more Indian in Kenya. So I think the carbon market is a bridge between those who want to support the much better solutions for better environment and for climate, and those who need support. So I think these interactions will bring about a huge difference, and so I think there are many of my colleagues in Japan who are very much interested in doing the investment on carbon projects in Kenya. So we are looking forward to work closely and work together.
My name is Clifford Siocha. I'm a senior environmentalist working with KETRACO. KETRACO is Kenya Electricity Transmission Company, and we are in the space of the energy sector in Kenya. I'm quite delighted to be among the participants of the training on carbon markets as offered by NETFUND in collaboration with ECAS. There has been quite a lot of grey areas when it comes to carbon markets, not just within our institution, but even externally, and therefore we and my colleagues were quite excited to be part of the team. We got to realize the opportunity to train through an invitation letter that was sent to us, and yeah, that's how we got to join the training. The workshop, the key takeaways from the workshop, I would say, is mostly on how we can get opportunities to cure the inefficiencies that we get in the grid, because in the energy sector or the power sector, we have three subsectors that are key. We have generation, transmission, and distribution. And when you get the carbon space, is that every of these agencies have a key component that they play. But when you look at the grid, so to say, which is one of the key components linking the generation to the load centers, we have areas of inefficiencies that can be cured, because our energy mix in Kenya is 90% green. Therefore, having these facts means is that tukiwa these inefficiencies then and the fact that we are submitting the load centers what is in the energy mix regarded as 90% clean energy, then we have a way that we can claim some bit of financing through climate financing to get to finance some of our projects to reinforce the grid and ensure that the efficiency is high and limit on the transmission losses, which also translate to aspects of emissions. And therefore these are key learning that we got to receive. And as KETRACO, we are also part of the energy agencies that have been mandated to plant trees in getting to attain the 15 billion mark, which has been set by the President. And therefore, in getting to do this, and from the lessons that we've learned, we are able to even design our projects as they are conventional, but equally get to bring in an aspect of carbon planning in them, so that we are able to not only transmit power, but equally showcase that the projects that we are developing are climate conscious and they are carbon projects, which then can get to fetch the country and even the institution some returns.
Esther Njeri Masharia, a resident in Nanyuki, a champion farmer in Groots, Kenya, and one of the pillars of the organization is climate change. So it really, when I saw about the carbon market trading workshop, I thought it is good that I attend so that I can understand more on the carbon market, the dynamics, and how we can improve our climate in Kenya. The experience was so fantastic. I learned a lot, I can say. My expectation was met because I got to understand things that I didn't know at first.
I'm called Susan Omo, a Senior Environment Officer with Kisumu County Government. Currently, I support a program called National Agriculture Value Chain Development Project as Environmental Safeguards Compliance Officer. And that is the project that has facilitated me to attend this training. So thank you so much. On carbon market, a lot has been said and a lot of concepts are outside there, but this training has enabled me to now know the truth or find out more on carbon market. One of the misconceptions that is outside there is once somebody is doing some activity on environmental conservation or like tree planting or a community coming together, then immediately they can qualify for carbon credits or to trade in the carbon market. But through the training, I've been able to learn and realize that there's a circle in the carbon market, all the way from project idea to conceptualization, verification, validation, and even monitoring the activities, determining the quality of carbon that is being sequestered by the project somebody may be doing. All that circle should be considered before getting into the carbon market. In Kisumu County, we have a case example of Kajulu Forest. This is a gazetted forest and it has a functional community forest association. In recent past, they were supported to do some more of visualization capacity building on where they want to be. And one of their strategy or one of their action is on carbon market. But one thing as a county team, we could not be able still to help them how they are going to go about carbon market. I really appreciate the training because as I go back now, I know where or how we are going to start with Kajulu Community Forest on how we can get into the carbon market.